Hello and welcome back to SirKidSaid.com. Once again, Merry Christmas. I certainly hope everybody was surrounded by family, food, fun, and lots of booze. Anyway, this will be my second of my top 10 of the year. The first one was movies that I physically went to the theater to see. This one will deal with streamers, Netflix, Amazon, Apple, things that I have enjoyed over the course of the last year. And I thought I would put from a 10 to a 1. And again, subjective. If you don't like them, if you don't agree with them, if you think I forgot something or I should have added something, let me know down in the comments. And share this shit. I really want to know the 25 people that follow me. I really want to know how you guys think. Some of you have been getting back to me in the comments, and I totally appreciate that. I had a fan actually quote something I said. That was cool as fuck. But yeah, I really want to try and not only build the channel, but get to know a lot of you guys a lot better. So come at me in the comments and share this shit. But anyway, getting on to the best top 10 streaming movies or series that I saw this year, starting with number 10, The Continental. A lot of people shit on this. It wasn't great, but I think a lot of people had a hate for it because we didn't get to see a young John Wick. It was too early. Period. He just wasn't born. So, and he's probably still over in Belarus. So, yeah, you wasn't going to see a John Wick. Number 9, The Burial. Jamie Foxx has been crushing everything that he's been in lately. And this story is one more example of how he seizes every moment and every scene and can go from hilarious to serious to being deep in thought and being able to convey all of those feelings on command. Luther, Fallen Sun. I really liked the Luther series. I was glad they came back to tie everything off with the series. I was worried that they wouldn't, and they did, and it was a really good twisted ending to that series. And I'm glad that they have the potential. They left it open. They left that ending open. He could come back again because now he's working with some mysterious ass organization. So he could come back. Number 7, Beef with Ali Wong. Man, she is tiny and skinny. That body just like she just put it on there. This is a story about a road rage incident that slowly but surely consumes the two people that it happens between until it's all they can think about getting back at each other because of this road rage incident. It speaks on wealth difference, society differences, how there are class differences in races. So yeah, that's cool. And it also starred Steven Yeun, who I will also make the comment of, it's pretty much a lock that he will be the new Marvel character. I can't think of his name right now. That is the worst casting in the history of Marvel. And I love Steven Yeun. I love everything he's been in except accepting this role. Because, and it also makes me think, how close are they going to say to the source material? Because people who are not in the comics don't know that the Sentry, Bob Reynolds, is that his name? I think so. Bob Reynolds got his powers because he was a crackhead looking for a fix who happened to break into a lab, find his serum, and shot himself up with it. That's how he got his powers. Are they going to sit close to that? And Bob Reynolds is a white dude. Come on, man. I don't know who I'm more mad at, Steven for taking the role, which makes him kind of like a money whore, or for Marvel for offering him the role. But we'll talk about that one later. Number 6, they cloned Tyrone. I cannot believe that I didn't do a review on this, and I really should circle back around to it because it was not only hilarious, but it also led into a lot of urban myths and stereotypes in black communities about how the government introduced certain things into the community to control them or keep them down. So while it was funny, it drew a lot of that humor from beliefs that people do have today. So it was both funny and it kind of made you think, And again, Jamie Foxx in this was just gold. Just gold. Number 5, Genevieve. I liked how they started this or created this other world, but kept it so close to the other series that they can just pick right up from where they left them off in this series, and they're both going to interconnect. And it was very, very well done. Very bloody, a little twisted, but if you saw The Boys, you know what to expect. Number 4, Monarch, Legacy of Monsters. Surprisingly good. I didn't know how I would like not having monsters all the time, but looking behind the curtain and seeing just how fucked Monarch is good. It's entertaining. And I'm really, really feeling this series on Apple TV Plus. And again, if you're looking for an excuse to get Apple TV Plus, this and my number 2 on the list would be a reason to do that, at least for 30 days. Number 3, Extraction 2. Do. Director stood on a moving train near a real landing helicopter because he wanted that shot to look the way he wanted. He took the camera from a cameraman who's like, fuck you, I'm not standing next to a real helicopter landing on a train. That's all I have to say. Okay, that's why that's number 3. Number 2, Slow Horses, another Apple TV Plus series. Very, very good. It's from BBC, so they do a lot of stuff good. They definitely stepped it up this season, and I'm enjoying the 3rd season very, very much. And finally, at number 1, a Netflix joint that I truly, truly enjoyed, The Killer. I mean, this was just slow, psychological. Michael Fassbender, listening to his inner dialogue while he went around and did all this fuckery was just epic. And the way it was shot, when he fought the giant and the guy landed a few punches, the way it was shot was, you felt that. Michael Fassbender felt that. And yeah, that's why it's my number 1, because it just crushed it. It did. It was a hitman story that was a little bit more of a hitman story because it examined the inner thinking of a hitman, especially when shit goes sideways. So it was good to see it from that perspective. Those are my thoughts. Those are my top 10 streaming services of the year. And again, if you don't disagree, if you agree, come at me in the comments. If you think I missed something, let me know. And I'll see you guys on the other side.